So, hey guys, it's your boy Marv back again with another video. I hope you guys haven't missed me too much. I know I've been kind of MIA, but life gets in the way, as you know, so I kind of had to disappear a little bit, but now I'm back now. So today, what we're just going to talk about, by the way, Barcelona won 5-0, Real Betis 5-0 to keep 19 points ahead of Real Madrid. So I'm definitely happy about that as a Barcelona fan. I know Trev is super happy about that, and I'm sure a lot of Real Madrid fans are pissed, which I would be, but at the end of the day, Barcelona playing better than them, so face it, it is what it is. But today the video is going to be around some transfers, mainly Arsenal, because they have the most going on right now, and it's just a bit of a saga really. It's like, is he going, is he not going? Basically I'm talking about Alexis. Is he not going, or is he going? 1 minute he's going to City, next minute he's having a medical at Man United. How does that actually just happen? I mean, like, I thought he wanted to go and play for Pep. So pretty much, yeah, we're just going to talk about Arsenal, the transfer dealings, their failings, what they've done, what could they have done better. We all know Arsenal are terrible. I have a soft spot for Arsenal, by the way, because I just think next to Barcelona, they're the next best thing that plays football the right way, the way I enjoy to watch football anyway. But starting off with Alexis, it seems he had his heart set on City, but all of a sudden he just changed his mind and decided to go to United. I wonder why, being that they're basically, the numbers that are in the papers are that United are going to pay him 20 million signing on fee, check, 350,000 a week, check, pays the agent 10 million just to facilitate the deal, where City weren't really going to pay him that much. They were going to probably pay him just over 200k a week. I know, like, it sounds like it's not a lot of money, but for footballers it's really not, when you're talking about a difference of 150,000 a week. That's enough money to make anyone change their mind about where they want to play their football, regardless of whether they're going to win anything. Not to say United are not going to win anything, but I would bet more money on City winning a couple of trophies over the next few seasons than United will. City just look far superior than United do at this minute in time. I don't know what United are going to do in the summer, but they're going to have to do a lot to catch up to City, let's just say it that way. But this has been an interesting story to start with. Basically, Arsenal had on to this guy when they could have got 60 million from City in the summer. 60 mil straight up. For a guy who had less than a year left to go on his contract, to me that would have been a great sale, and I would have took City's hand and just basically ripped it with the money, kept it, not giving it back to them. But for whatever reason, Arsenal failed to take the money and run, basically. Mostly purely because they didn't have a ready replacement for Sanchez, even though they knew for, let's face it, they've been negotiating this contract for like 2.5 years. They knew he was going to leave. If a guy does not commit within the first year of you negotiating, to me, that just tells me he's not going to sign up for you. So just move on, cut your losses and take the money. So that's how I feel. But Arsenal being Arsenal, they hold on to the guy. I think they were hoping that, you know what, let's keep him for 6 months. Maybe you could convince him to change his mind and sign a contract, and hopefully while he's playing for us he can put us in the Champions League spaces. But that didn't happen. They're still crap. They're not even in the top 4 at the minute, so really I don't see how that benefited to you. But anyway, United came in to the rescue, typically, because City were going to lowball Arsenal, knowing that he was going to walk in the summer for free, so they could pretty much wait for him 6 months and still get him. But United came in to the rescue as per, and they basically offered Mkhitaryan in the deal, and apparently some newspapers saying it's a straight swap. Some people are saying it's Mkhitaryan and 35 million on top to Arsenal, which to me kind of seems like you're overpaying for a guy who's going to walk free in the next 6 months. But I guess if you're United and you're trying to get the deal sorted and sealed and get your man in the door, then it kind of makes sense to go over aggressive. And also the fact that Jose Mourinho really wants to get rid of Mkhitaryan, who would be a pain to keep him for 2.5 years. You might not be able to get rid of him, so the money that you spend over those 2.5 years paying him is actually money that you could have put out in a transfer or you could have just, that 35 million basically equates to his 2 years that you would have kept him. So it makes smart business sense, I guess, for United to get rid of him. So second one is the exciting Aubameyang. So news has come that Arsenal are interested in Pierre-Emerick Aubameyang, and also he's interested in going to Arsenal. I guess he's kind of got fed up of being a Dortmund. They're not really playing well at the minute. It's been a few years since they won anything really of note, and we all know Bayern Munich dominate that league, so they're basically going to win year on year. So really your chances of winning anything are kind of limited, and I know going to Arsenal really doesn't make much change in terms of winning anything, being that Arsenal don't really win anything for the past few years except for the FA Cup. So I suppose that's a trade-off where you're looking at it like, what is it really coming for? Is it coming for trophies or is it coming for the money? I suspect more it's the money on offer on the table right now. You saw his exit and he thought, I'll grab it. We all know he's always said, I want to go to Real Madrid. Basically that's his dream club, that's where he wants to go, that's where he wants to be. So I'm a little bit surprised that he's actually interested in this one, but to be fair, Arsenal have been chasing him for the past 3 years or something like that. So it may be some truth in that eventually he gave in and realized, you know what, this guy's been chasing me for a while, maybe I should really go over there and play for them and play for Arsene Wenger, if any player out there is still attracted by the proposition of playing for Arsene Wenger. So basically Arsenal, in typical Arsenal fashion, they've offered 44 million when everyone and their nan knows that Dortmund basically won 53 million, and that's the figure that's been put out there. And Arsenal being Arsenal, lowballed, similar to the Suarez situation. You knew you had to pay more than 40 million and you pay 40 million and £1. Why would you do that? Just pay the fee that people know that they want, get your man in the door, and at the end of the day, let's face it, you pay 44, you put in a bid of 44 million, which has been confirmed by Dortmund and it has been reported by all the papers out there, but it's a difference of pretty much what, let's look at it, 9 million pounds. You could pretty much make that back in ticket sales, shirt sales, whatever. Why quibble over £9 million and lose someone you could have easily signed if you paid the actual asking price? And I know it's negotiating tactics to go in with a low offer, but for a club like Arsenal, where one, you're not as attractive a team as you used to be, and two, you don't actually have the influencing powers of the big teams like a Barcelona or Real Madrid, who can afford to go in with a low offer and turn a player's head to make that player force the move through to go through. Arsenal don't have that power, although at the minute Aubameyang is kind of acting like he's trying to force his move through. He's been suspended for the past 2 games. They left him from the squad which played at the weekend, and you were seen playing futsal, basically a 5-a-side game with some of his friends wearing Dembele's jersey, and we all know Dembele's famous for forcing his way out of Dortmund. So maybe Arsenal managed to like turn his head, and we all know like it's been reported that personal terms have already been agreed with the players, so it's just a question of basically negotiating a fee with the club just to get the transfer over the road. But we'll see. Again, Arsenal, I don't like the tactics of lowballing. Just going with the strong offer, make something respectable, make the club think twice about not accepting that offer, and basically get your man, get him signed through the door. Not this whole lengthy transfer process where you spend 3 weeks negotiating one contract, whereas other teams like Chelsea City, they go in 1 week, next week they got their man signed, sealed, delivered, photos done, official announcements. But Arsenal seem to like to drag these things along. It's just ridiculous. It gets annoying. But anyway, at the minute, that's what they're talking about. And also there's something about a rumor about a kid called Malcolm, a Brazilian. I've never heard of him till today, and I did your usual YouTube scouting. He looks decent, but come on, 43 million for a kid who's never, 1, played in the Champions League, 2, not even played for the national team, 3, I really didn't know this kid before today. So how are you going to quote me 44 million for someone who's really not done anything in the game of football? I don't know, but that's modern football. It's kind of crazy right now. But on the other front, I'm kind of happy Arsenal got rid of some deadwood. Finally, Theo Walcott, after 12 years of just simply destroying Arsenal as a club and just taking away wages from other players that deserve that wage, has finally gone to Everton for 20 million. I mean, who would buy Theo Walker for 20 million? It's just ridiculous. It's just crazy to me. I don't know why Everton even thought it was a good idea to pay that amount of money, but I guess it's the modern market. It is what it is. He's gone, he's left Arsenal. It's good, and it seems like Arsenal now are being actually ruthless. They're getting rid of the deadwood, the players that are really not producing any results in the team. They are gone. So you got your Coquelin's gone, Debussy is probably going to leave. A few other players actually. Wilshere kind of currently negotiating his contract, but also at the same time, what I liked about this, it's not a pay rise, it's actually a pay reduction by 20k, which makes sense because let's face it, the guy has never actually played a full season of games under his belt, so why would you offer him a pay rise? That just doesn't make sense to me. If I was an Arsenal, I'd give him 2 years with 1 year optional for the team to pick up. At least that way, let him over the 2 years prove his fitness. Then he can come back and renegotiate his contract if he's turned out good. Because for years, Arsenal have been paying players for no reason. Your Diabys, your Flamini's, your every other player, your Traores. I mean, why? Your Johan Giroud. I mean, come on. Some of these players do not deserve to be on the pitch playing for Arsenal. They deserve to be in Championship somewhere playing for God knows whatever team that no one else knows in that league, whatever the hell they play. That's what they deserve, not playing for Arsenal, especially a team chasing titles and trophies. That's not the quality that you need. You need proper quality players, and it seems like in the way that they're going now, that's slowly turning. It might have to do with the new scouting head scout who's from Dortmund. Apparently we've just brought him in from Dortmund, the guy who scouted all these great players, who scouted Mkhitaryan, Aubameyang, Dembele, your Lewandowski's, your Shinji Kagawa. So the future looks bright if he does the same job that he did at Dortmund for Arsenal. And also you got a new negotiator in there who used to work for, I believe it was Barcelona, and also the sports director from Barcelona, the guy that was there last year, who brought in all those great transfers for Barcelona when they were having that reach for form. He's also in the Arsenal, so hopefully they can transform the club and actually put a head straight forward towards the future, to a better future, a club that's actually challenging for trophies and looking to win stuff. So that's what we're hoping for. Will that happen? We don't know, but it's an exciting time right now for Arsenal, and hopefully we can get Wenger out. I'm still with that Wenger out hashtag. Everything or that, he still needs to go. I don't think he's the future for Arsenal. He no longer has the vision for me, and tactically he seems a bit naive. He seems behind. Some of his decisions are just questionable at best. So I really don't know what to think of the guy, but I think we need a change in on the bench basically and get Arsene Wenger out. So yeah, that's my thoughts. So let me know what you think of the transfer review. Have they done well? Have they done good? Seems like Sanchez is on the way out. Do you think the buy-ins that are coming in are a great idea? Your Aubameyangs, Mkhitaryan, are they better quality players than what Arsenal had at the minute? Just let us know in the comments, guys. Chat to us, and hope you enjoyed the time I spent with you. I'm out.